Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, find the approximation of this near x equals 0. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, rewrite this thing here as this. Rewrite as this. So here you've got one block multiplying with another block. This thing here is exactly the same as this. Okay, so once you're here, remember we want to get it in the form of 1 plus x to the power of r, because once it's in this form here, we can approximate it to 1 plus rx. So, but the thing is, here you've got 1 plus a bubble here. So here you've got 1 plus, well here you've got 3 at the moment. So we want to get it in the form of 1 plus whatever here. Okay, so at the moment we've got 3 plus whatever here. So try and get this to try and get it to in the form of 1 plus x to the power of r here. Okay, so rewrite this bit here as this. Okay, and then when you're here, you can then jump to here, because here if whenever you have one thing multiply another, so this is like having x multiplied by y to the power of, let's say, c, and then that whenever you, from our section on indices, that's the same as x to the power of c times y to the power of c. So really it's like you can do yeah. Sorry, hang on. So at the moment you've got this thing multiplying with this thing here. So you can actually do this. 3 to the power of this thing, that's 3 to the power of that thing, and then you've got this exact same thing here, this exact same thing here to the power of a third. Okay, so from here you can jump to here. Okay, and then once you're here, hang on. So at the moment you've got this thing multiplying with this thing multiplying with this thing here. So visualize it as one block times another block times another block here. So that's you visualizing as this. You've got one block times this block times this block here. You see, this is a constant, this is a constant. We can approximate this now. Okay, so when you're here, so at the moment you've got 3 blocks. Ignore these two because these two are just constants. So well, approximate this here. So now this here, is in the form of is in the form of 1 plus x to the power of r. Okay, so at the moment visualize it as this. You've got one thing, and then you've got power of another thing. So when you approximate this, you can jump to you can jump to this. Okay, because remember it's 1 plus x to the power of r. That approximates to 1 plus rx. So this is our x here, this is our r here. So simply this times this. So this is simply this, which is this here, times this, which is this here. Okay, and this is just a constant. Well, anyway, so from here we will get to here. Basically, this block here approximates to this block here. Okay, and then hang on, and then merge these two together. That will then give you this, and then multiply it out. So that this times this and this times this gives you this. Don't forget, this is just a straight line. This is in the form of y equals mx plus c. It's just a straight line. This is your gradient here. This is your intercept here. Okay. Well, anyway, get a graph plotter and double check our answer here. So the red line here represents our original function. Get a graph plotter and plot this here. That will then give you the blue line here. So from the graph you can tell that roughly when x is near 0, the blue line will give us a good approximation to the red line. Okay.